Okay, this is it. Hopefully, we'll stay alive this time. Okay, let's see how this goes. Sorry I had to shut down the previous stream. Had to do some stuff. Of course, it's getting closer to bedtime, so I thought I'd put this stream out there. It's like, hey, what the heck, let's do this. And I realize I don't get the chance to really stream that much since this is through a laptop. So, what to talk about? Again, I had to take the other one down. It was only like 2 minutes long. Hey man, told you it'd be up within the next day or two. So, yeah, Tubbit. Good so far. How are you? Shout out to Toyota Camry guy. Let's see. Right now, I'm what to talk about. I'm helping my grandpa on a boat. Right now we've ripped the carpet out, and it's just another way to earn a little bit of money since I'm really not working right now, and I'm still trying to figure that out. Let's see. Right now I got some samples for my Trans Am I ordered. Hopefully they'll be in within a week. And hopefully I can start getting some seats covered. And hopefully within the next couple months or something, I can get some handles welded in for my Trans Am. So I can, I'd say hopefully within the next year, I can, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to take it to the Nationals this year. I still got a lot of work to do. Of course, it's like half-hour drive. So I've got a lot of my hands to do to get it there, and I've still got to get my license. So there's still quite a lot I need to do first before I can do that. So, yeah, happy 2020. Can you believe what are we already into? We're almost 2 weeks into January. That's recently. That's crazy. And it's just gone. Man, I tell you. What else? Hopefully I'll be able to do an oil change flush on my past uncle. Since he just passed recently, hopefully I can do an oil change on it. I tell you what, if you got Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, you can. It's fine. Don't worry. If I might put it in the link after this video is done. I'll try and put my social media in the links after the video goes up. I'll try and do it that way since I'm on the computer. I can do more editing, which, yeah, I don't mind, but we'll see. Otherwise, it rained today, which kind of sucked. I can't do anything when it's raining. We've had 50 freaking degree weather this whole week, and I'm up in Ohio. We're supposed to be having That just makes me wonder what next month is going to be like. So, oh dear, this should be interesting. Whoops. Oh. Oh yeah, I bet so, huh? Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's see. What'd she say on the 56? So it's almost 60 degrees outside. That's crazy. You know? It so it's just, it's not right, Okay. Let's see if we can get on the subject of cars. Uh, yes, 60 degrees in southern Ohio is not right, but I will personally take rain any day, except it's been raining so much. The ground is so saturated. I tried parking my van maybe a week or so ago, and I was backing up. I have this boat next to me, and I'm backing straight in. I'm not turning the wheel or anything, and somehow the back corner of the van starts to slide. It is so muddy in the grass. I'm just backing up, and I was scared. I stopped. The ground is way beyond anything I would want to do, because when I was maybe 3 weeks ago, I was going back and forth in the grass. It is just nasty. It's not good, especially how it is. Oh man, I can just I can imagine. It's just horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's awful. And oh, I mean, I hate my van being up at the shop. I hate it. But it's been up there since what? It's been stuck up at the shop since maybe 2005. And when I took it to get the transmission changed, that was the first time it's left that place in 10, 15 years. It's been 15 years since that van has left that shop. It's been stuck up there since the mid 2000s because the transmission was broken. He bought it back in 2004. He put because when I transferred the title into my name, he only put 30,000 miles on that van before. The bearing, the output shaft bearing that you put the drive axle into, the bearings inside on the output shafts were going bad, and the seal inside them were also going bad, and it was leaking oil. The Ford, it's still on the trailer. It's been on that trailer for 2.5 years. He has someone that's going to do it. He just hasn't called the guy since November, and I keep telling him, when are you going to take it there? When are you going to do it? And his excuse is because my Uncle Bill, his brother, passed away. He's got so much going on between all the cars he left behind, the house, and he had so much stuff. So he's trying to sort it all. That's his problem. He says that's what's holding him back from doing a lot of stuff. I'm more determined. Are based on. It has an 8+. It takes fantastic photos for how old and the design of the phone is. I get probably 5 to 6 hours of using an 8+. It takes fantastic photos for how old the design of the phone is. I get probably 5 to 6 hours of usage in a year and a half old. It's going to turn 2 years old this July. So Okay. Bad. Let's see. Bad. Whoops. Bad. Come on. Connection. My brother's currently Fortnite, so it's gonna be really crappy right now. Um, brother. Let's see if it post. This isn't. This sucks, you know. We only get like what's this, like 25 megabit internet. So it's back to cars. Let's talk about how crappy new cars are. Okay, number one, what I hate about new cars. Among the list of like 1,000, not really 1,000, just being exact. Anything you have to have all these nonsense computers. Like what? You gotta have a Sapphire. You gotta have your timing. You gotta have your ECM. The bare minimum you need for an engine now is your ECM. Of course you need your engine because, or not your engine. You need your transmission. Now, if you were to start any small block Chevy, just for and what you got coolant temperature sensors too that adjust how much fuel goes into it too. Because if I remember right, I was watching Car Wizard or Hoovie's Garage, and this Cadillac had a chip or something on it that made the computer fuel into the engine rich. If you throw too much fuel and stuff, you can adjust all that. OBD too. I mean, you could do that in order. OBD 2 came standard in 1996. Okay. OBD came out maybe too much before that. Such in the Trans Am and stop the car, turn it off, and see what your curve was. You have to go in there. It was down at the kick panel. It was down at the kick panel at the passenger side. And I had to think of that. You had to take that out every time you wanted to do a freaking adjustment. Yes. Whew. I'd hate to be the guy that wanted to do engine adjustments back then, but you know what? It worked. And there was plastic intakes, plastic oil pans, aluminum. I don't know if they make aluminum heads. I would think they use aluminum in blocks. But my Trans Am has an iron block with aluminum heads. I've revved it to $4,000. It's when it's fully warmed up, it gets like 20-25 pounds of oil pressure. Now, if it was a good engine, now I know when I took the valve covers off of it, if you watch my video where, let's see, right here, when I paint end is. I didn't take the intake off. I didn't feel like now when I get this new carburetor, I'm gonna have to take the distributor off. I have someone that I've been talking to that do it. Hopefully I'll get diesel fuel. Well, we're talking about a V8 from the 80s. It's probably gonna get now. Excuse me. Gosh dang it. He got I don't know if that the freeway speed was, because nowadays highway speeds range from 70 to 75. Now a freeway or a countryside, that's 55 right there. So can you only imagine they going 55 back then? That would probably, because nowadays going the speed limit along there takes about 16, 17 hours to get to Tampa, Florida. It takes about 16 to 19 hours. That's with, I think that's without stopping. I'm not sure. Can you imagine that? I do want to drive down to Florida someday, and I have some guys. That van is gonna rack up miles like crazy sometimes. But 85 had like 215,000 miles or something, 210. It got, with a jet ski, 0.8 miles per gallon. That's with both. I think that's with both seats installed, and some luggage and that, so on. And that's going from 70 to 80. So think, if I stayed between 65 and 70, you could have gotten like 22 or 23 pulling a jet ski, I think. And that's, the engine burns oil somehow. Wait, is this stream? Let me see if this stream is still going. Your things, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Because I'm on. So I would have seen that pad because of how darn thin it is. I like my iPad Pro 9.7. It's rose gold commit. Since you're breaking up, can you? I try whatever I can at this moment to make whatever videos I can. They aren't great. I'm glad I have at least one person out there who enjoys. All I can do is just point, shoot. Okay. Anyway, it says 2 people are watching now. So, wait, no. That's William Singer. Thank you for watching the stream. As of for right now, it's stock. At some point, I want to do an intake and heads at some point. I'm not sure if you can put. I think you can put 50 heads on a 305. I'm pretty sure you can, but I could throw. I mean, it's rusty. I'll admit it's really crusty and everything. Pistons and probably a crank and so on. So I don't really want to pull that engine. But if I do, now it would be nice to outside of the car. You just put it on. It's something right next to the oil filter, if I remember right. Something like that. But, oh dear. Oh no. I might have to end it. It's been a little 6, 5 speed. I'll shout you out. I appreciate that. Just think, I'm gonna get my stuff running sometime, and I would like to travel. I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers yet, so I'm doing mine. I'll drive out there now. I'm going to watching. Okay, this is T.F.D. Thanks everyone for watching the stream. This might be a minute. This sucks. Come on. This sucks. Trying to. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. What is it, like a 15, 17-inch laptop? But that's besides the point. Okay. Let's see what happens. Trying.